Hey everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet so you get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. This week, the Astros optioned Matt Gage, the left-hander, to Sugarland. Chandler Rome thinks that the bullpen final spots will be Seth Martinez and Homero Blanco. No, Homero Blanco's a golfer. Chandler Rome thinks the final spots in the bullpen, Seth Martinez or Ronel Blanco, based on their need for length. You know, should guys say they need long relief. Could we see a scenario in which we see a combo of Blanco and Martinez used as the sixth starter now that you've got, McCullers down?
No, I don't think so. I think they'll go as is right now for, foreseeable future. I mean, that isn't going to be a factor until they get later into the year, I think, when guys start getting worn down. Then could they? Maybe. But my guess is they bring up somebody from the minor leagues. Like,
Belak is probably the
stop with your Belak.
It's Belak first.
You always fired Belak out there.
I could see opener as Seth Martinez was an opener. Yeah,
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see them doing an opener, but for what? Like, why do you – now, if there's an injury, maybe, but –
Well, if they get into a run, you know what? They did it last year with a rookie.
Early, though?
In Hunter Brown, where they had all those 30
season.
games in 31 days, and they said, you know what? We need 6 starters.
Yeah, not early in the season.
But they've done that, though. But see, early in the season, you usually don't. They get a lot of days off early in the season because of snow days and everything else.
And McCullers should come back?
That I feel like if they're going to get into a deal where they've got a lot of games in a short amount of days off, that they certainly could use Seth Martinez as an opener. Or bring up Brandon Belak, and he's going to be your starter.
Well, they could. I mean, yeah, they could do that if they chose to. I don't think there's going to be anything that necessitates a sixth starter early in the year, and I'm hoping by the time you even consider that, Lance McCullers is back. I'm hoping.
So Chandler Rome came out with the news today. Brantley will not be ready for the start of the season. Jordan is coming back, okay? Now, Josh suggested on the Stone Cold Stros podcast that the Astros should give Yuli a look. He hasn't been added to the Marlins 40-man roster yet. Would you like to see? Now, Yuli came out and said, and I don't know if this is going to, because I know when I said something about the Astros not even calling Carlos Correa, I got called by the general manager, and I got a talking to.
Former general manager.
He's fired. Maybe it was because of what I said. I don't know. But I do know that Yuli came out and said, hey, the Astros ghosted me. They didn't make me any offer whatsoever. Is Yuli persona non grata now because of those statements, or do you think he's a possibility?
No, I don't think. I think they've moved on from him. Once the Astros move on from you, they are not the one who's going to go stalk your Facebook page or your Instagram. They're not the boyfriend or girlfriend who says, I wonder what they're doing now. When Jim Crane breaks up with you, he unfollows you. He deletes your social media.
Ghost.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't need
lose my number.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't want to see who you're dating now. He's done. He moves on with his life. So
that is true.
Jim Crane doesn't strike me as the guy who's going to stalk Yuli's social media and say, maybe we should get back together. I wonder what Yuli's doing now. Let me just get on a little search here. Nope, that's not happening.
Now, desperate times call for desperate measures, though. And Yuli is so well known here. You know Yuli can play multiple positions. It's not like you had a bad – Yuli was great in the postseason. It's not like, he really stunk. Now, last year, the regular season notwithstanding, he did come through for you. He's beloved in that clubhouse. I don't know why, you would have to have – it's just such an ugly breakup where you ghost him. I don't know why it has to be the case.
Why did it have to be the case with Carlos where you couldn't say, hey – great job. Everything that you did was fantastic. We're going to go in another direction. It just made sense that you could have done that. I just think it's when Jim Crane is done and he's made a decision, that's what it is. So Yuli, I don't see Yuli coming back. I do think you may see a minor leaguer may get a chance here or there. They may have somebody that they bring up at some point for a different position. That's what the minor leagues are for. Bringing back another old player who we all have good feelings about, Jim Crane is not sentimental like that. I don't feel like he is.
Yeah,
so I just don't see it happening.
I agree with you, but you tell me. You want to see Dubon or Gurriel at second base?
C.